Well, I think it's safe to say it's been kind of a long day of some very serious topics. We've been talking about very serious, always serious. I like how you deepened your voice there. So it's time to lighten things up a little bit. Time now for some headlines and punchlines.
So bear with us. There will be a joke here, but we start with ISIS. They claim responsibility, of course, for the Texas shooting where drawings of Muhammad were on display. This is the first time ISIS, which frequently calls for attacks against the West, has claimed responsibility for one here in the U.S. Of course, Larry Wilmore did not lose that fact, and he made fun of with another Muhammad picture.
Now, Dean, now you're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask you, yeah, you have a shout out there, very good. Okay, so based on what happened in Texas, I'm going to show you a picture of Muhammad, okay?
Hold me back.
Okay, and I just want to know if this is offensive to you, okay?
Sure.
All right, there you go. Oh, it's Muhammad Ali, okay. See, it's not that bad, everybody.
Very well played,
yes,
Mr. Wilmore.
That was Muhammad Ali. Like it. Well, there's another woman, believe it or not, running for the White House from NBC News. We've been talking about it all week on Newsmax Now. Carly Fiorina, in a video announcement, says she's running for president. Jon Stewart, he had a little fun with this ad, just a little bit.
In just a few days, the official field has doubled in size. Our first brave new entrant.
I'm getting ready to do something too. I'm running for president.
Our founders never intended us to have a professional political class. I'm Carly Fiorina, and I'm running for president.
And I want to turn the Clinton political machine off. And rewind us to simpler times. Oh, I hit the picture-in-picture.
Awesome.
All right, that's... All right, let me just... No, that's the... I hit closed captioning. That's...
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, it's difficult to do. I mean, you're a presidential candidate. You're trying to make a very big announcement here, and you bring in the lights and cameras. It's not normally what you're used to, and then you got to record these commercials. There's some acting involved. As JD always says, there's a lot of theater involved in politics.
Right. And no one did it better, I think, probably than Reagan, right?
A great communicator.
So Jimmy, go ahead.
Jimmy Fallon also found something funny about the first days of the Fiorina campaign.
Today, Carly Fiorina announced that she is running for president. She announced, and get this, I saw that someone else bought carlyfiorina.org and posted 30,000 sad emoticons to represent all the people that she laid off when she was at Hewlett-Packard. I mean, I haven't seen that many sad blank faces in one place since the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
You see what he did there?
Yes.
Making fun of both the Mayweather and Carly Fiorina.
I got it.
I just read before we came out here, Miranda, that Carly Fiorina has kind of struck back, buying SethMeyers.org. Seth Meyers, also another late-night comedian.
That's
so
clever.
She is pushing his buttons a little bit. So showing also that she has a good sense of humor here.
Yeah, but I think she learned a valuable lesson there.
Especially when you are
the
Silicon Valley candidate who's running on your record as a tech executive.
Right.
Doesn't look too great.
No. We don't want to leave out Mike Huckabee. Jimmy Fallon jokes about the former governor's extracurricular hobbies.
Some political news here. Another person has announced they're running for president. This time it's former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Yeah. Yeah, you feel the excitement. Yeah. The floor's shaking. Yeah, the room's shaking. Get this, I read that he actually plays in a rock band called Capital Offense. Not to be confused with Jeb Bush, who recently joined a mariachi band. Yeah, that's
Ouch. Finally, President Obama has been jet-setting this past week. USA Today outlines the president's trip. Conan O'Brien has a line about Obama's travels.
While on his way to board a flight, President Obama gave a fist bump to a 4-year-old boy. Or, as it was reported by Fox News, President punches child and flees on private jet. He did that to the kid as they pulled away. I saw it all in the news.
You know what they say, Miranda. 3 sides to every story, right?
That's right. Time now for a look at some of the international stories that are making headlines today. On a serious note, French investigators say the Germanwings co-pilot who deliberately slammed a plane into the French Alps back in March actually practiced that deadly maneuver on a previous flight, but officials say no one thought anything of it because it happened during an unauthorized descent. The Libyan Coast Guard intercepts a boat carrying more than 100 migrants. Officials believe the ship was headed to Europe. Thousands of migrants have made their way to Italy since the start of the year, and Reuters says some 1,800 people have died along the way. In Cuba, residents are weighing in on a new ferry service from South Florida to Havana. Some say they expect to see a revived tourism industry.
Things are changing all the time. We got much more to come here on Newsmax TV today. Please do stick around for the rest of the day. We followed up by Midpoint coming up after Newsmax Now, and then at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, you can catch the Steve Malzberg Show. For John Bachman and Miranda Kahn and everybody else who's working behind the scenes, thanks so much for tuning in today.